Hi, hey
I think
everyone.
we might be live now.
Yes, it says well, it's gonna have a little delay on
Okay,
YouTube,
let me
of
check.
course.
I'll check my phone.
Oh no! Oh no!
Yes, it says
Had it on the TV. That's roughly the delay.
I still can't believe
let's
you
have
were
a look.
watching my
The delay.
oh, that's from me. I can't believe you were watching my Instagram live on your monitor. Like once I saw that comment, I was like, oh damn, I'm on the big screen. Oh no. Not
I
on
would
the
put you on
green
the TV
screen.
if I could have figured out how, but like at least in it, I can open Instagram in a browser on my
Yeah.
PC. I can do it on Xbox. I could have gone to Edge on Xbox and done it that way, but typing on a keyboard on Xbox is I'd rather hang myself.
Okay, I think so. We are 100% live.
Yes.
Have we got anybody watching? Hi, guys.
Just us.
I see there's 9 watches, but I'm pretty sure that's me, you, and Caitlin. That's 3, and then the
Oh,
six,
yeah.
I don't know who that. Maybe that's Reese and Ben. We'll give it a bit because it's very spontaneous, to be honest. Like,
yeah, 100%.
yeah.
But yeah,
I like this though because it's like it gets us all together, you know.
So we've not
And
spoken since
yes,
you were last up north.
yeah, that's crazy. What type of friendship is this? We haven't spoken since.
Well,
I think we've done a little bit, but not like
we've not
No.
like we've not done a
proper.
input like
Yeah.
chatty or even a private chat or anything.
Yeah.
You don't love me.
Hi, Mickey McDonald. Sorry, I just butchered the name for a second. Hi, Dax lives Manga. Okay, I'm not gonna say any names. Actually, this is not even my channel.
Welcome to our like extremely spontaneous live. This is definitely not planned. I mean, one of the reasons why I wanted to do my live today anyway was because I've literally got no video for tomorrow because I'm working through the night. So I wanted to do a live. And then I was watching Tiffany's live and I was like, you guys want to go live? And then we were like, yes. So here we are. We're live.
Me being an embarrassment. Oh god. I feel like I'm so glad I had the option to choose not to post it on my Instagram page, but I'm gonna go through editing like the best parts of the live, I think, and then maybe make it into like a little reel. But yeah, very awkward. If only the live saves the comments, that would have been better as well.
Yeah.
It's just me making
how
up
are
words.
you both anyway? I know, like how are you both doing? Because literally, guys, you have no idea. Like we haven't had a live stream since we went up to visit Caitlin. So this is the first live stream, and we are live to you guys. So yeah.
How many of us is in the chat? Let's see.
I think there's 15.
I should post.
Kitsune.
Be careful of the link, by the way, Caitlin, because we yeah.
No, yeah, I know.
Okay, cool.
It's having a good giggle at that.
Because I didn't look and I wasn't careful. Thanks for picking it out. Otherwise, we could have ended up with some randomers in. But then that could have been quite interesting.
Yeah. Kayla's like privacy.
Get out.
I know we have some very nice fans.
We
and
have
I'm also sure there are some absolute filthy degenerates.
I feel like we sit within the filthy degenerates, though.
Oh gosh,
Whoa,
rubbing up my manga.
I am a good, innocent girl. I didn't buy some Faku earlier.
Oh, really? Did you buy it on Books Please, or where did you buy it from?
World of Books. I sent you. You see that message I sent you?
Oh wait, what?
You just scroll up to something
Okay.
I said, and you'll understand.
Is it in our?
Yeah. It was. I sent it while Tiffany was live streaming.
Okay, let's have a look.
Yeah.
Oh, is it a Saviour's Book Cafe?
Yeah. and that's brand new, but you get the discount code on that, 15% off.
Oh my god, I'm good. Do I
Is that what you thought Tiffany said? Dirty
Yeah,
cat?
I was so confused.
Oh my god, Emily! Oh my god, we haven't seen Emily.
I mean, just as we say it, look who drops in.
Yeah. I haven't seen Emily's page in a long time. Oh wait. Sorry, I'm just multitasking trying to buy this manga right now. This is what I do on the stream.
Oh,
That's what I was doing during your live. I was buying manga. I bought what did I buy? I bought Something's Wrong with Us. I bought a bunch of Isekai.
With World of Books,
brand new.
Do they sell brand new manga now?
They always sell brand new books. Just often a lot of their discount codes don't apply to brand new books. But this one was 15% off. I got a World's End Harem for like £8 something. I got a lot of ghost ship. Very happy.
Ooh, spicy. You're gonna have to share the goods. You have to share some photos.
I was gonna say if you read World's End Harem, but I think that's the one we went and watched some of the anime one.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then they cut all the bits and I was like, what, this doesn't make any sense.
Oh my god.
I feel like World's End Harem though is it's like that ecchi series that people like say they've read an ecchi series, if that makes sense. Kind of like how like Death Note is like the edgy series to read, especially as a teen. World's End Harem is like the ecchi series to have read.
Is that like the one that everybody calls the Nasty Man? The Nasty Man manga?
I mean, maybe. I mean, it's probably the male fantasy where all the dudes have died for some reason. And would you believe it? This lone dude has to repopulate the earth. And would you believe it that it only works if it's done naturally? Artificial for some reason just doesn't work. So
it's every guy's wet dream, isn't it? Really, let's be honest.
that's like pretty much the premise. And they're trying to figure out why the men are dying, but slowly.
Oh, hang on. I love that Q Posket collection is slowly growing on all your shelves. Honestly, it's literally I filmed a video for like my Black Friday haul, but I haven't posted it yet. I think I brought like 10 Q Poskets that day, I think, on that haul and on that order. But most of them were Sailor Moon and a lot of them were like £15, so I couldn't help myself. Plus I'm 30 next month, so I was literally just like, I'm gonna treat myself. Like, I'm just gonna treat myself, so I treat myself. I did. Q Poskets are the Funko Pops of the anime world. I feel like it. I feel like I prefer Q Poskets over Funkos. I think they look cuter because they actually look like the characters.
How do you feel about Nendoroids?
I feel like they're a lot of money for something so tiny.
Oh, I love Nendoroids. I'm really picky about what I get. I only have like 5. I've got the Komi one on pre-order and it ships on my birthday. So I won't get it on my birthday, but I'm very excited. And I've got the annual one.
I like the Fruits Baskets ones that I've seen, like Kyo and Yuki. I've seen those ones and they look really cute and I was tempted by them, but I picked up like a couple of Disney ones a few years ago and I think it was Tinkerbell and Belle from Beauty and the Beast. So like 2 Disney ones. I've never got them out of the box and they were just really tiny and I was just like, I don't like them. So I just didn't. But
Nendoroids.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just didn't like them. So I sold them off. Oh.
I think Ben's got like 3 on pre-order. He's got Albedo, which is a character from Overlord. He's got 2B, if you know Nia.
No.
The video game. She's like a character with like a white bob and she's got sort of a thing over her eye. She's quite a male favourite because she's basically in a song. And he's also got Iron Mouse, the VTuber. He's very excited.
Tiffany, are you muted? Oh, I was like, have I muted you?
No, I muted myself in case I say my personal details by accident on live, and I had to put my glasses on top of my head in case the reflection shows my address. I am so like just in case.
Okay.
But whew. Right, yeah, I ordered it. I'm so excited.
We have such terrible influences on each other.
Yeah.
Like
Caitlin,
in
how
Leeds, it was just like constant. Should I try this series? Yes. Okay.
Yeah, no, I was going through my editing, and like, I didn't capture the whole of like the sentence, but you said you can hear. I'm like asking you, Caitlin, have you tried this? Is it good? Okay.
Yeah, like you
Okay.
didn't even like Caitlin didn't even have to explain if it was good. You would if Caitlin said yeah it was good, you're like basket.
I
Put
just
it in the
remember
basket.
one of the times we were in Leeds in Forbidden Planet, and we weren't even like in the same aisle. I just heard Tiffany shout, "Caitlin, what about this?"
This.
He just said Caitlin and then named a series, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I gave it a 7 out of 10." You're like, "Nah."
Nah. I remember.
Even like
Or,
it
like,
was disembodied voices traveling across the aisle.
Or there's like parts where like I think during the last day of the Leeds trip where I was looking at a manga series, forgot the name now, and then you come back like in the background, you're like, it's an isekai. I'm like, where did you pop up from?
That's what I do. That's my reason for my
Isekai herself
Why
to
you are, like,
Tiffany.
the isekai queen. Like, it makes sense.
I 100% think like this year, obviously we've done like collaborations before, but I feel like this year we need to do a collaboration where we like do like an isekai thing. So Caitlin has to like recommend us like these isekais and we have to read them and then we can do like a discussion or whatever for it because we haven't I personally don't think I own that many or I haven't knowingly picked them up knowing that they're isekais.
Yeah, the thing is, like,
She's like
I think I do have isekais in my series, but because like I put them by demographics in my spreadsheet, so I can't just like search up isekai for it to pop up. Yeah, I think there should be a few.
I think the only two that I know is isekai now that I didn't know was isekai before was Magic Knight Ray Earth and Fushigi Yugi. They're the only two that I didn't realize they were isekai, but they are isekai.
I could rant. I should do a whole video of me just ranting about the injustice that isekai gets as a genre, because everyone like you have shonen and shoujo fans hating on each other. That is nothing like the hate that isekai gets, and it's like, well, isekai has so many series, and it's like, yeah, but we get the most hate. Like even people like, oh yeah, like isekai will still hate on it. And it's like, oh, the people are like, oh, Isekai's been ruined by all the crap nowadays. And it's like, yeah, there's a lot of crap, but there's a lot of good as well. It's not all bland male protagonist with booby women. There are some where they're not completely booby.
I feel like there's been a lot of people pick up like villainess series recently, and I feel like that is definitely Caitlin's influence right there, like 100%.
It's definitely with it. My Next Life as a Villainess had an anime, I think like 2 years ago, and like post that, that's like when the isekai villainess English prints like really took off, because it was for a while that was like the only one in English, and now there's like a good dozen plus different series, and they're all absolutely is the only way I can describe it. This is what happens when I'm on cold and flu. Which reminds me, I think I can have some more. If Ben is watching, can you bring me some cold and flu, please?
Literally, I had to mute myself because I was having coughing fits. You're gonna notice in this whole stream, I'm gonna be muting myself because I'm gonna be coughing and just taking. What is even this called? Halls.
Oh, they're nasty tasting things. Ugh.
I think they're better than soothers, in my opinion.
Do you? I love the peach soothers. Oh, beautiful.
I never actually tried the peach ones. Actually,
you haven't tried the peach one. Do you normally take the Strepsils, Caitlin?
Yeah, though I hate the lemon ones. Can like taste like vomit. It's a black currant.
Strawberry ones.
I'm not sure I'm gonna like the taste of my medicine. Is the problem.
I know, this is true. This is true.
Yeah, I've been like taking a lot of coughing syrups as well, and it's like that hasn't been fun. Can't even talk. I'm so sorry.
Oh, I think we got a question. Has anyone brought nano blocks? What's nano blocks? Do I Google this? What does that mean? What is that?
Isn't that like fidget toys type of thing?
No. Nano
Blocks.
Oh, they're like, they look like hang on. Oops. They look like Legos.
Oh,
they're so
That's
cute. Sorry, I love Snorlax.
why is
Why
everyone
is
sick?
everyone sick?
I was gonna
Yuya
swear.
Taki, just
You're not
join
allowed
our
to
stream
swear on
right now.
YouTube anymore.
Oh no!
Don't fall off the
I
chair.
swear everyone's sick. Everyone I've spoken to has been sick. There were so many people off at work in the New
Yeah.
Year. So if someone was
Awful.
speak to someone, he was like, I was the only one I know who didn't get sick. It feels like everyone had a Boxing Day party and I wasn't invited. And it's like, I feel like it's a good thing. Everyone else is just dying. I just, ugh.
Yeah. Oh, literally, I think after New Year's, I was perfectly fine. Went into the office, heard someone coughing her whole life out of her like system. I was like, well, I hope I don't get that. Next day, work from home. I am so ill, and it has been ill since. Struggle.
Mate, it's not good. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna say anything because if I say something, I know for a fact that I'm going to get sick. So I'm just not gonna say anything. I'm just not gonna. I'm not gonna.
Yeah,
I'm
let's
not
not
gonna
jinx it.
tempt. Just not gonna
Worth it.
tempt.
Have you guys been reading any manga lately, or you guys been too busy?
Do you read your manga?
No, did you see me? I was making my manga all holy and everything, you know, a clean
That's why
manga.
then you have less to read then. Oh, it's not a noise.
Lovely.
I have actually been reading a lot. I've read more like past few days. I wasn't reading at the beginning of being sick because like I could barely open my eyes. But I will.
Yeah, same.
I read Tower of God yesterday and Black
yours
Clover
arrived.
32. 31? What's the latest Black Clover? I've read that.
When did Tower of God arrive for you?
Mid-December.
Mine still hasn't been shipped because I think like Forbidden Planet has no stock or something.
Yeah, like my Crown Princess was like, we still don't know when we're going to ship it to you. So when I found it on World of Books for like £8, so £1 cheaper than Forbidden Planet, I was like,
yeah, cancel that.
Yeah,
and I feel like because of all of the prices keep going up, we're gonna have to like proper start like knuckling down on some of the series potentially that we're gonna get, like especially if it's new releases, or we're gonna have to end up being more patient because it's just so darn expensive at the moment.
Bye,
Ben!
And you.
Thanks, Ben.
You're welcome.
No. Oh, Sarah, you've been watching Alice in Borderland. Oh, so good. Literally, I can rewatch the second season. Like I've rewatched it, I think 5 times now, or even more.
I'm getting the 4. Is Alice in Borderland? I'm getting the 4th one for my birthday. Ben and I basically have had a deal for both Christmas and my birthday. I ordered a not horrendous amount of Forbidden Planet, and he like just gives me some money, and I just hand over the boxes to him.
I think my 4th volume already arrived. Oh, can't wait for it to get complete.
It's only going to be 9, isn't it?
My volume 4 has already arrived. I'm not gonna lie.
Sorry, what?
My volume 4 has already arrived. It's been
same,
here for about 2 weeks. Yeah, I haven't read it yet. I feel like it's something that I would have like binge after reading the first 3 Omnis. I'm like, I need to binge this.
Yeah, definitely worth binging for sure. I think if you read it, like you can read it in like separate parts, like maybe like 3 volumes, the omnibus volumes at a time.
Yeah.
But personally, I prefer all in one go.
Especially that type of series as well, because it's very like fast paced and
it's intense as well.
Yeah, it's like really intense. So I feel like the best way to read that series is to be like fully immersed in it and just go for it.
It's
like, I
like
feel like
going into that world as well.
Yeah, because like if you stop in the middle of a volume, you put it down and then come back to sit a couple of days later, it's not gonna have the same effect, I don't think. What is Emily saying? I've been slowly making my way through Chainsaw Man. I'm way behind on the manga though.
I'll read that at some point.
Have you not read it yet?
No, I read volume 1 and then I got volume 1 when it came out, and then it had like horrendous stocking issues. And by the time I couldn't find, I think volume 4, volume 7 or 9, and I was like, I'll just wait till I have all of them. And then I didn't get around to reading.
How about you, Tiffany? Have you read Chainsaw Man yet?
No, sorry, I'm just
Oh, that's okay. You do you.
I'm just looking at my face. I'm getting iller and iller throughout the stream. I can see my eyes like tearing up and everything. But no, I'm gonna read Chainsaw Man next month. Everything's just been pushed back. I feel like because I was ill, and then also I'm dealing with the other issues. Don't want to say it because we're on the platform right now.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, okay. Everything's been pushed back by like a month and a half, I think.
Have you been watching Chainsaw Man, like the anime? Like, have you watched any of the episodes?
No, I want to read all the manga before I watch the anime. Because I tend to enjoy reading manga more than the anime anyway. Because if I watch the anime and then read the manga, I don't think I'll be able to enjoy the manga as much, if that makes sense. Because I'll know most of the story, even though there's fillers and gaps.
Yeah, I haven't picked any of Chainsaw Man up yet because I think I tried it like chapter 1 on the Shonen Jump app. I didn't really like it. Like I thought it was a bit.
It's a hit and miss series. I feel like a lot of people don't like it either. So I wouldn't be surprised if you actually didn't like it if you read the whole series.
I feel like it might have been the artwork as well, to be honest, because for my personal taste, it wasn't for me. So I think I did watch the first episode of the anime though, and I thought it was very well animated. Like the animation was crisp, like it was nice.
Yeah.
And the mix of 2D and CG was really, really good. But I feel like it's probably a series that I'm probably going to be anime only if I ever delve into it, because I don't think it's something that I want to collect.
I feel like certain shonen series anyway, like I tend to like watching the anime more than reading the manga. So like Hunter x Hunter, I haven't even read the manga, and Haikyuu, I haven't even read the manga. I was tempting to buy Haikyuu today since I was picking up Golden Kamuy only. I was like, should I just start and pick up Haikyuu? Then I was like, I have no shelf space. Where am I going to put all those, like, was it 42, 43, 44 volumes?
Isn't it 45?
Yeah.
Oh, 45. Damn.
Yeah.
For some reason I thought it stopped at 42 or 43.
I've had Haikyuu for 2 years now, and I'm still missing volumes.
That's insane.
They're coming back in stock. I'm only missing like 3 or 4 now, and a chunk of the missing ones. I actually picked them up when we went into Leeds because of reprints.
Yeah, I saw so many volumes today at Forbidden Planet, but then I was like, yeah, I think that one can just stick with anime. I love the anime a lot anyway. So yeah, I think with manga, I think it might take a lot of shelf space, and I think with like Blue Lock and other like sports series, I want to collect those more. Yeah, probably
I
because
think
right now.
we have a question. How do you guys balance working full-time and reading / collecting manga?
With collecting, I feel like it's gotten easier since now I'm actually got a salary, so I can just splurge. But reading, I think it's
I
gone
feel
worse.
in the UK we have a decent amount of places online that we can buy manga from.
Yeah.
Even if you can't get to a place physically, there's places online. Like Traveling Man, you can go in store, but you can also buy online.
Yeah.
Reading, yeah. It depends on like how quick you read, how tired. Like I always like to read a volume before I go to sleep because it helps me go to sleep.
Yeah.
Not looking at a screen, reading, and then trying to go to sleep. So that's I always get through at least a volume a day, and then I might read. And like I've eaten my tea, I'm gonna sit quietly and settle. I'll read another one. That might be how I get through 2 volumes a day, and then if I'm traveling, I might be able to read while I travel, or I always have a volume on me, like my
Yeah.
basket. So like even if I'm boiling pasta, I'm like, oh, pasta has to boil for a few minutes. I'll read a chapter.
Damn, I
And
wish I could do that.
It's to accumulate.
With our buddy reads recently, I've been reading it during my lunch break.
Yeah.
But then I discovered, oh no, I take too long to read. Maybe this won't work out. But I'm like, maybe sometimes on my lunch break I'll fit it in, but preferably end of day, like before I sleep. But yeah. What about yourself, Emma?
I think I'm not like full-time, but I'm pretty close to full-time. But I feel like I've got a better handle on my finances, so I'm able to budget more for my manga. However, this month has definitely gone out the window because of the reprints. I'm not gonna lie, I've dropped a lot of coin on the reprints.
Same. Actually, they weren't
but
cheap either. They were like
they weren't. They were like
10p under retail price.
yeah,
or
and I
even
think
more.
yeah, 100%. And I feel like a couple of them were slightly over retail, but because I'm really worried that they're gonna go out of stock and I'm just not gonna get them again. Because Shoujo Beat's an absolute bitch when it comes to like reprints for shoujo. That I've definitely spent a lot more than I would normally spend. So I'm literally broke.
On World of Books for £5 in my order earlier.
Damn, Caitlin's making me jealous. The amount of times I spent so much money on Kenny Seven Kiss. All my volumes on Kenny Seven Kiss has been over £7. I don't think I've spent anything under that. Yeah.
I think it was £5.
You're making me that was a hard volume to get as well.
Was it?
Yeah, that was the one that was like waiting for stock for 2 years.
Oh, thank goodness we're doing this live remote. I might not have survived.
No, I feel like but when it comes to reading, I'm a mood reader, so I can go months without reading anything, but I'll still buy stuff, which isn't a good thing.
But then you have good months where you just read loads or
yeah. So like last year, the first 2 months of the beginning of the year, I literally read about 60 to 70 volumes in a month, like per month. And then I feel like I definitely burnt myself out. But during those first 2 months, I had a very like bad mental health period. So that was why I read loads, because I tend to find when I'm having really bad mental health periods, I literally will dive into like a fictional world because it's my coping mechanism. So when I'm on a good mental health streak, I don't read as much, which isn't a bad thing, but also isn't a good thing because I've got a crap ton that I need to get through, but I just don't tend to. But I feel like this year is going to be, for me personally, and also my channel, is going to be like me really knuckling down on my reading, getting through some of my backlog, possibly making some videos about my completed series. I did want to take inspiration from an older manga tuber that no longer posts content anymore. I think their name is Otaku Prince Yuki. I think I used to watch their videos all the time back in the day, and they done a kind of like a challenge where they called it the mega manga mission, which is where they literally didn't really buy any new series and just got through all of their old series that are in the collection and just brought what they needed to complete, so everything was up to date. And I feel like that's something that I want to do this year, is get up to date with the majority of my series and then just shift out a load of stuff that I don't want, because I feel like there's a lot of stuff here that are taking up space for stuff that I would want more, and I feel like that needs to be, I feel like spring cleaning 2023 kind of needs to be happening. At least that's kind of the mentality, the vibes that I'm feeling at the moment.
Sounds good. Yeah, I feel like yeah, were you gonna say, Caitlin? No, I was gonna say I feel like I need to fill in a lot of my gaps as well, because like how I used to collect manga is a series at a time, where once it's complete, move on to the next one. But now I'm like, so many gaps. Oh, this is on offer. Might as well pick up this volume because I know I won't be able to get this price next time. So it has been doing me favors where I save up money, but then at the same time I'm spending more because I'm buying more series on. Oh no, I'm starting new series that I wasn't collecting before. Yeah, but what were you gonna say, Caitlin?
I don't remember.
That's what I said. You say first.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay.
We've got another question. Is anyone reading Blue Lock 2? I've been enjoying it and don't really like sports. The characters are great. Have you read it or have you watched any of the anime yet?
Where's my volume? Have I not unboxed it yet?
Volume 2 in my basket.
Oh, nice.
Right over there.
Mm.
I quite liked it, but like it's a very like what's the word?
Over the top.
Over the top sports and
Yeah.
it's like a battle shonen, but instead of like hitting each other, they're kicking a ball.
Yeah.
And I quite like that.
I don't know why I'm agreeing to it when I haven't even read it, but I already had the gist of like the premise from all like the trailers and everything.
I like that like they're in a school and they're like trying to rank up to be the best in the school.
Oh, I like that concept.
I also like. I think it's the 2022 World Cup. I think is it the 20? Yeah, I think it's the 2022 World Cup they're like aiming towards, which is amusing considering it's happened.
Oh, yeah, no. So like, I think when Japan won for one of their football games and that, like everyone was joking, like now everyone's gonna start reading Blue Lock to get advice.
I think they're having that anime moment. There was like a big collab between the team and the Blue Lock author, I think.
Didn't they design their uniforms or something? Or they took inspiration from it?
I saw some people say they designed it and some people say the artist just drew the characters in the same uniform to promote it.
Okay.
But there was stuff with it, which is neat.
I'll be back. I'm going to wee.
Okay. And we've got, what have we got? I can already see the secondhand market getting pricey for Bachira in Japan. He's popular already. Oh, I'm guessing that's one of the characters from Blue Lock. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't read it. I just saw a tail. Your little kitty just walked through the door like she just saw a tail. That's so cute.
You can see another one. Like she's just on the edge here.
Oh yeah! Oh my god! Look at her.
No, she's been terrible. We hadn't realized they like to pluck tinsel, because when they hunt like birds, like a chicken, they'll pluck the feathers off them, and they were plucking tinsel like that. But we hadn't realized they'd been eating it until she fucking threw up a ball of tinsel. Like, oh no!
Oh my god!
Tinsel's now gone away, apart from like this one piece here,
which she's probably gonna get hold of.
And we close the door at night, so in theory they can't get in here unless we're here.
Oh my god. They're so cute though. So cute. I genuinely can't believe how big they've gotten. They're massive. Like, oh my god. Okay, Lala Lottie has a question for us. Question is, what is a manga you are going to stop collecting / reading this year? Oh, Tiffany's back. Just in time for questions. What is a manga you are gonna stop collecting / reading this year?
This is a bad question for me since I'm a hoarder. So
I suppose I'll stop reading when I finish reading it.
Yeah.
I have two that I think I'm going to stop collecting, and I will unhaul.
Oh, actually, you just reminded me of a few. Yeah.
I think I'm going to get rid of Black Cat. Because I really liked it. Like, I read it on the Shonen Jump app, and I did really enjoy it. But there's like 3 volumes that are horrendously out of print, and I'm just not going to be able to find them, not for the price that I want to pay. And I think they're 14, 15, and 16. I think, but they're horrendously expensive. So I think Black Cat is probably going to be one that I'm going to unhaul as well.
Would you kick yourself up in the bum, say if Caitlin were to go to America and like she finds volume 14?
Oh yeah, hell yeah. I will literally kill myself. Like, I will jump off my house. Like, that will be all
Damn.
done. Like, no. And I think the other one, I don't even know if I want to say this. I think I'm gonna unhaul Toriko.
Ooh, I'm
Mm.
surprised about that. How come?
Yeah, I don't know. I genuinely really enjoyed everything that I read of it, like, so far.
Mhm.
And I just I don't know, the whole concept of it was so much fun, the characters, everything. I
Mhm.
don't particularly like the author, but I picked up the manga before I knew anything about the author, so that's
Okay.
neither here nor there. And I picked a lot of them up secondhand. But
Okay.
it's just, I don't know, it's taken up like well, if I got it complete, it would be like a 42, 43 volume series. And I
Mhm.
feel like, do I want to keep a series that big in my collection when I can just read it on the Shonen Jump app if I want to? That's my I'm not sure. And I did work out, if I want to finish the collection, it's going to cost me about £70 to get the rest of the volumes, and you can't get them in stock
They're not
anymore because
easy. Yeah.
they're like out of stock everywhere. So I'm like, yeah, I think those two are ones that I'm possibly going to get rid of, with the third being possibly my 20th Century Boy singles, because I want to trade them for the
I'm
Omnis.
I'm pretty sure loads of people are happy to hear this right now. They're like, "Who? Black
Yeah,
Panther?"
I'm with you though. It's one of
Yeah.
the few series where I think the omnis look nicer than the singles.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, like, the covers are gorgeous, but I hate the spines. I hate them. They look ugly. I just
I like
don't
the
like
singles
them.
with the Omnis, not gonna lie.
You like the Omnis?
Yeah. No, I like the singles more.
Oh, you like the singles?
Yeah.
Oh,
But
20th Century Boys.
I do like the Omnis on the shelf though. They do look nice. Every time I go
Yeah.
for Bin Planet and see it, I'm like, should I pick it up today? But then I'm like, wait, Traveling Man used to sell them for £9 something. It's not worth me picking up now. Let's just hope Traveling Man will sell it at that price one day again.
I mean, if you put a notification in on their website, they're normally pretty good at emailing you when it
Yeah,
comes back
they
in
are.
stock.
It's just that some of the prices are now normal price, like as in I can just pick it up in store, basically.
Yeah,
There's still
they're
some
kind of
volumes that are £9 something, but now it's like £12 something like that, or sometimes £13.
yeah. I feel like that's the series that you literally have to buy on 3 for 2. You can't just get
Yeah.
them whenever, because they're so expensive.
Yeah.
Expensive.
But compared to nowadays with manga, it's not actually that expensive. It's actually the same price as My Dress Up Darling. I still can't believe it.
Like, this is gonna be like £14, £14.99. Look how skinny that volume is. Like, that's like more.
Yeah.
That's why I've not pre-ordered volume 2 of it yet. I'm not.
That's the same price, literally, or not far off of something that size. Like, why? I don't.
Oh,
don't get it.
Caitlin, what's your thoughts on pre-orders? So we did such a big pre-order order on Forbidden Planet. Do you think if you're just gonna keep on cancelling some if you see it in store because store will be cheaper, or store is not as cheap because prices still have gone up?
I think because I did so much pre-ordering just before the prices went up, I don't think I could get them cheaper in store now.
Yeah.
A lot of the Yen Press pre-orders I bought, they were 3 for 2. I pre-ordered them at 3 for 2 price if they were £9.99.
Yeah.
Whereas what can really confuse me, if Bin Planet in Leeds, they price Yen Press at £11.99 now, and now they've gone up to £12.99. So there's just, even if I have to wait an extra month or so, I'll just hold on.
Yeah.
And like all the Steamship pre-orders I got for £7.80,
Yeah.
which is wild. That's almost 50% off what they now retail at.
Yeah.
Mm.
Crazy.
I
Man,
get
wish
like
we-
everything's like inflated, but
Mm.
man, it sucks so bad to be a manga collector. I remember back in like 2009 when I could literally get 3 volumes for £12. And that was retail, because they would, like, Amazon would heavily discount them, and like those were the days. Remember
when Amazon did secondhand and it was like a penny, and then you paid
Yeah.
£2 postage?
Yeah.
I got so much bleach that way.
Mm.
Back in my day.
Oh,
Is there any
man.
more questions, Emma?
We've
Oh,
got
there's lots of stuff in the chat actually.
got a couple actually. Well, not a question, but you guys should start a manga dudettes podcast.
We should do like just an hour.
I feel like we should, yeah.
We
Do
all
it.
got mics
If we
now.
need
Yeah, we
cameras.
actually have. We've all got mics.
Everyone in the comments, let me know how my mic sounds. I'm so paranoid because of how my video came out that I'm like,
I think it sounds really good. Like seriously, like it's not like pitchy or anything. It sounds very much how you sound in real life.
okay, good. Because like when I did the video, it was just like so much shouting. I was like, oh god, this is so bad. It makes me like realize like how bad I am with my speech as well. That how like everything like with certain words, some words I just say it so loud, and some words I say it too quiet. I'm like, oh, get me all self-conscious.
Yeah. You both sound really clear.
That's good. That's good. I'm glad.
I feel
At
like
least it's better than the Mac.
this like podcast, we did speak about this when we were up north as well, didn't we?
Yeah.
Like we really enjoyed our in-person live stream, and you guys really enjoyed it as well. So we did discuss possibly doing a podcast, but it's something that we would have to seriously look into, like rather than just going, yeah, we'll do it. We have to like do a bit more research, look into it a bit more.
Yeah.
But it's definitely something that we like the idea of. I mean, maybe we could even like throw an idea out there. Maybe we could even do like our lazy book club, but then turn that into a podcast instead. So it's not so much pressure in like throwing out a live every month or whatever, because we could literally just like podcast it and then whatever. But that's just an idea. We got another one. Now that Japan is open to the public, is anyone planning to visit? It's definitely a goal of mine.
Yes.
I think we've got a yes from someone.
I had a discussion whether I was planning to go Korea this year, but I think Japan all the way. So my plan is to go Hong Kong in summer, and if I save enough money with my boyfriend, we're gonna look into go Japan along the way for like a few days.
Oh my god, that would be
preferably I'd like to go for
amazing.
like 2 weeks, but because of work holidays, commitment, not able to, and also like we have to pay a lot for not just the flights, but also like the hotel or Airbnb will be very costly because we're going near summertime. Yeah, so it's like peak time as well. Like preferably I would like to go like around like November time, but because work and everything, trying to match each other's schedules, summer's only the best time. And I'm a bit scared because I've been in Japan in summer and I literally felt like I died. Like I never felt like in Hong Kong I felt the heat, but when I was in Japan, if I could show you my little vlog segment when I was there, I could not breathe. I was outside.
It really humid?
Yeah, I was in Ueno Park, which is like a bunch of leaves. Yeah, leaves. It's like a pond place, and then like temples, and you can see me and my brother and my mum just walking. I'm like, I'm dying. Is this my last day? I'm dying. I'm literally walking. I'm like, I can't breathe. I'm like that. I'm suffering. I'm like, the beautiful view. I'm dying. Like, it was so weird because I've never felt that. Like it's like I was trying so hard to breathe normally, but it was just so difficult. Like the humidity made it so hard.
Would you not want to go to Japan in the spring? See, I would love to go to Japan in spring and see all the cherry blossoms, sakura trees.
I like to go in spring, but like because I haven't been able to because I only started my job recently, I wouldn't be able to save enough money by then to go on holiday then. So I'm like, oh damn, because I don't want to go where everyone is going, and I'm like, it's gonna be packed. And then I've been in a Japanese train where I was next to the door like
sardines.
Like there's been times like the trains where it's like normal, where it actually felt even more emptier than Hong Kong. But there's been times where I'm like right against the door. I'm like, this literally looks like a typical XXXXXX scene, you know, like this I couldn't say the word, then I had to like I should have said XYZ.
Yeah.
Instead of the
actual. Yeah, you're cool.
But
what about you, Caitlin? Would you go to Japan? Are you planning to visit? Are you wanting to go?
I would. I think Ben might have set like a tentative might be nice date as like around my 30th, which is a few years away. Just because I think I know I'd want to save up a lot and I'd want to put in an insane amount of planning, and I think to do the amount of planning I'd want to do, I'd probably be looking like to start planning and booking over a year in advance.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't want to. I'd want to do it properly and tour around, and
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think just that 30 feels like a good milestone that's potentially
Let's do a
achievable.
dudette tour in Japan.
Mate,
Let's
that
not
would be
that.
sick. That would be sick.
We
Can
won't
you
be able to
imagine?
pick up much manga because all of it will be in Japanese, but we'll eat our hearts out, we'll travel, we'll look around, you know.
That's like the one thing. Like Ben's like, I want to eat, and like, do you want to do anything else? I want to eat. Like, okay,
that doesn't
I'm gonna
sound
roll
right.
you home.
Japanese food is gorgeous. Korean food
Yeah.
is gorgeous as well.
Mm,
Like I
mm,
love.
mm.
Oh my god. I haven't really had too much Chinese food apart from like when we had like dim sum and stuff, which was so
Yeah.
good. But like, oh my god, Japanese food is beautiful.
I had-
So
Yeah,
nice.
I had dim sum when I was in Hong Kong. Now that was good, but
Mm.
like we weren't entirely sure what we had.
To be honest, what was it? The fashion? The
Not
what was it
glamorous.
called? The glamorous. The glamorous was pretty good. Like I said, that was the best dim sum I've had in the UK ever.
You make me want to go back now. Again.
I feel like we should maybe like meet up in London and do like a little mini shopping tour in London. It's like I know we possibly said about doing like a meet and greet at some point. I
Yeah.
have had a look I actually tried to book the May bank holiday off because that's when they do MCM Comic Con.
Yeah.
Yeah, can't get that off. They will not let me
Don't
take
worry.
that as holiday. And I was literally like, I actually hate you. Like
It's,
I for real hate you.
normally Comic Con's in October as well, I think.
Yeah,
So
it's an
that's
October
the
one.
option.
Yeah.
I don't
I
think
like
I could do that one.
Oh no. Are you
I
busy?
think I'm in London. I want to try and be in London the weekend before, and I don't think I can do 2 weekends in a row. But I'm
yeah,
also
we have
in
to.
London the month before in September. So, and I'll probably be in over summer. So it's 3 other times.
Would you be
Maybe
there
we
for a long time? We can meet up during them. It doesn't have to be MCM.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I was gonna say, Caitlin going to London and not seeing us? What?
I know, like, how dare you? You coming south and you're
Like,
not seeing the southerners? Like, who do you think you are?
to be honest, like when me and Caitlin went to Chris's event, it was really fun. Like, I just like just meeting up at Forbidden Planet. Wasn't planning to buy much, then ended up buying manga again, of course. And then we had dim sum. Very interesting experience. Yes, I feel like you like your video, Caitlin, made it seem a lot better than it was.
It was like I felt like I just remember it was really cold, and it was like we were like really running around a bit because it wasn't like we were short on time, but we were like conscious of the
Yeah.
time. And like we couldn't find somewhere to eat for ages, and it was horrifically crowded. And then we got to the Chris event like 40 minutes early or something, didn't we?
Yeah, we did because we were in the area already.
Was the event good?
It was yeah, it was really good.
Yeah,
I'm so
Ben,
happy.
if you saw Ben smile, that made it for me.
Ben was legit the most excited and out of the 3 of us.
Oh, that's cute.
And like Ben, like
I felt like a fake fan.
he managed to. He shook American Pete's hand, Premier 2's hand, and Ben was just like glowing the entire trip afterwards. He keeps mentioning it. We're watching a stream. Premier 2 Pete comes on. He's like, shook his hand.
That's so cute.
A month ago.
Oh my god.
I should send you footage that I have. Like basically, every time like something happened, I kept on like put my like phone at Ben's face and then seeing his happiness. But I know he was happy to be there.
I just wish he was as happy just being with me.
I'm pretty sure he's happy being with you too as well.
Yeah, I suppose. But I'm not Premier 2 Pete, am I? But it was a really fun event. I liked that they had like games, and it felt a lot more real because they didn't have to be conscious about like swearing or anything because they weren't on YouTube. And I think he put he recorded them and one of them went on his Patreon. I think it was the earlier evening one. So it felt like ours was more special. He looked so dead by the end. I felt so bad because he obviously was horrifically jet lagged. He'd done like his chess boxing thing like a few days before.
No, he didn't eat as well. Like he didn't
Yeah.
on the day he didn't eat since like 10 a.m. and I'm like, what? Like, how are you even surviving and signing people's like postcards?
Yeah, we got kicked out of the venue because they wanted to close. So they just put a table outside, like in the middle of Piccadilly Circus, and we queued up and like
Really?
finished seeing everyone. And it was like after 11 when we got seen.
Yeah.
Mm.
We were like last in the line.
Did you notice there was a guy who just joined the queue and he was like, I don't know what's going on, but there was a queue, so I thought I'd join.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's funny.
It was so nice and chatty and Natsuki's great.
That sounds good.
Yeah, he was great. I gave him a pat on the shoulder. I was like, have a safe flight. Literally, imagine wait, this is the mic. I know. I was gonna slap the mic. Imagine this is Natsuki, yeah. I was like, yeah, have a safe flight.
Slap the mic.
Yeah, I just slapped his shoulder. I was like, have a safe flight, yeah. Like acting like I knew him like that. And it came out so naturally. I was like, I shouldn't have done that. You're probably thinking, how dare she? How dare she like pat my shoulder?
You were recording while like Chris was chatting to us, and he was like, "Oh, are you a team? Do you do videos?" And Tiffany was like, "We make manga videos together, me and Caitlin." And I was like, "Oh, that's nice."
Oh my god, that's so
him
funny.
to write the manga dudettes on the postcard.
Oh dang!
Missed our chance. What's
Emily's put, if you wanted to do a podcast, you could always plan a set number of episodes and release it as a series as opposed to doing a continuous thing. Cheeky chats with the manga dudettes. That's kind of cute. Cheeky chats.
Yeah, we could come up with topics and do like 40 minutes a topic, but we could like spend a day recording them. So if we've got a free day together.
Yeah.
And it's like we can edit them as well since it's a podcast. But I'm pretty sure there's no need to edit anyway. I feel like our conversation flows really well. Especially if it's like capped at a time. Yeah. But what was I gonna say? Podcast. Oh no, I was gonna say we're like, I feel like for us we're very relatable with a lot of people, so we don't have to restrict ourselves with manga anyway. Can be like even people can just drop in questions that can be the topic of the podcast for that week, you know, like a mailbox we can create.
Yeah.
Or suggestions.
What like? I don't. Would you be up for doing like a like hot take or no hot takes?
I do. I used to be nervous about hot takes. I've stopped caring as of like the past year or so. I used to be like, I used to be really cautious. Like when I talked about Manga, even if I hated it, I thought it was shite, I wouldn't say that. I'd be like, oh, it was okay. It had this positive, but like, I felt like I was just pretending. I didn't like that. I became a lot more. I don't care anymore.
I think like after the big dramas that we've had in Manga Tube like last year, I feel like
I can beat them. To be honest,
yeah. So
it's a challenge.
Like...
Wait, what challenge? What?
UK crew is coming for you.
Start our own beef.
Of the British Revolution.
God.
Oh my god. So we've got another question. What's the worst manga you guys have ever read and why is it so bad? Well, I can think of one straight off the bat, but
what's that? Is it Demon Diary?
No, actually. Hang on. Give me a second.
I've got quite a few. I was trying to make a list because I want to do best. I still haven't recorded it because I've been lost my voice. I was going to film a best and worst reads of 2022, so I've got like a top 10 list for both. And I realized I read some awful shite in 2022.
The thing is, I don't think I've ever really read any bad manga. You know, like I'm just. It's probably because I find points that I'm like, oh, I like about this. It's not that bad then.
Yeah.
I think I do that. So
would you like to read some bad manga?
You can recommend it to me.
No, don't buy it. I don't want you to buy it.
Lend it to me. I'll go to your house and just read it and be like, this is actually pretty good. Oh yeah.
It's like so badly written. I don't understand.
Yeah.
Is it the translation or is it just like that? The
There you go,
English.
guys. For any of you, this is probably the worst one that I've read
Oh,
in a
okay.
very,
Yeah.
very long time. 100%.
Okay, no, I agree with you with that one, but I just like the art style though, and
That is
like because it was so
100%
shit.
it.
Sorry, it
It's
because it was so shite. Yeah. I enjoyed it for being crap because it
Yeah,
can take
like
the piss out of
Yeah.
it.
I feel like because when I've read it like a volume at a time, and I feel like maybe once the last volume's out, I will give it like a binge read and see if
Mhm.
my feelings change on it. But I don't understand
There's like
what the
scene jumps that
story is
don't make
even about.
sense.
Yeah, like there's no. It feels like there's not really like an overarching story. Like the girl gets dumped in a mansion with vampires, and weird shit just happens. And the art style is beautiful. The
Yeah.
art style is gorgeous. But I can't. I can't. And do you know what the worst thing is? Before Christmas, when I first picked up volume 1, I picked up 2 volumes, 2 volume ones, and I wanted to do a giveaway with that first volume. Now I don't even feel like I want to do a giveaway because I don't want to give this to somebody else. Like I just
That's what
don't,
I was
because I
thinking.
feel
Like,
bad.
I have some manga that I'm gonna unhaul, and I'm like, do I sell them or do I give it away? But I'm like, but I don't want to be known as, oh, Himika gave this to me in the giveaway. I won this in the giveaway, and I'm like, yeah, it's not something that I want. Like, I don't know.
Mm,
Yeah. Oh,
mm.
going back to that question, actually, manga that I'm not going to continue to collect. I think Kaguya-sama Love is War is going to be one because it's just so long, and I have 5 volumes, and like I had 5 volumes since I had Kaguya-sama now. So like, has it been 2 years now? Like ever since I think, did you buy me volume 1, Emma?
Kaguya Summer Love is War. I think I did.
Yeah, I think I was. So I got volume 1, then I
Yeah.
bought up to volume 5, and I still haven't read volume 2 to 5. And I'm like, do I just stop? But I know this is I know everyone loves that series, to be honest. Like every time I go manga shopping, everyone's like, do I have this at home, Kaguya-sama? And then we'll call their friend and be like, can you check my like shelf, please, and see if I have this? And that. So I'm like, oh, fuck, is it that good? But then I'm like, I'll give it a go. I'll give it another go.
I
And
think if you've read volume 1 and you've not gotten into it, you probably won't.
yeah,
Because I think the beginning of the series was some of its best.
shit.
I read volume 1 and then binged through.
Yeah, it wasn't. It took. It felt like. The thing is, like, I was talking to, I think, Hobbit on is it Hobbit or Hobbit on our Discord about like
Hobbit, yeah.
I get very like drained from reading certain manga series, as it just takes a lot out of me, basically. What's it called? Burnt out. That's it. So like I think volume 1 gave me burnt out. Like Kaguya-sama Lovers was like, oh, it was.
I feel like some of them might be best consumed the anime. So I wonder if you watch the anime, whether you'd like it better. And I know that's probably like a hot take, but I feel like for me personally, I find sometimes watching shonen series rather than reading them makes it easier for me to follow them, because sometimes the battle combinations can be quite hard to follow dependent on the artist. Sometimes they're extremely easy to follow, and sometimes they're just a complete absolute ball ache to try and follow.
Everyone was struggling with Waterkoi as well, because if you didn't watch the anime, like it was very hard to get into the first volume. Even I watched the anime, and it was hard for me to get in the first volume. I was like, what is going on? So
I
much
haven't
word.
read past the first volume because I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, but a lot of people love it, so I think I need to just give it another go and just binge read and see. Yeah, because I love the covers. Oh, still can't believe like the US have like special covers.
I know, we are so getting screwed over here in the UK. We don't get any of the special editions, and
No.
I don't think Barnes and Noble actually sends to the UK, and if they did, it's probably extremely expensive. So it's like there's literally no point.
That's one thing I was thinking about. You know, Yen Press has sent me a package like with manga. I was thinking like, how much did this cost to fly over here? Not gonna lie, because it's not cheap to fly from America to the UK. On top, I haven't paid any customs yet. God forbid, I don't want to pay any
I
customs.
don't think you would have to pay customs because
Mhm.
they probably would have had that prepaid because of
probably.
the type of content that it is. So if
Mhm.
it's a promotional piece or if they're doing it to promote a product, I don't think you would have to pay.
Yeah,
I
must
can't
be.
imagine they would.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, that's one thing that I always worried about, like buying anything elsewhere, like sending to
Mm.
UK because of customs. Because like with the whole like buying things from Japan, like Bai, that's one thing I'm like, oh, the custom charge. So sad. Yeah.
I think we've got a couple of other bits on here. So, Lottie, I'm not part of the manga collector side of YouTube, so I haven't seen too much drama or toxicity. Trust me,
It's mostly
there has
Twitter,
been.
to be
I think
fair.
it's all on Twitter. Like I
Yeah,
don't use Twitter. Like I always get updates from the dudettes. Like I don't know.
And
What's going
and
on.
just like screenshots.
yeah. We literally silently like not stalk them, but like kind of stalk
I
them,
think it
but
just
just
pops
have a
up
You
on
can
the
giggle.
just
timeline,
spill
right?
into YouTube. Sorry?
Yeah. No, so it just pops up on the timeline for you guys, right?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
because I'm not on social media as much. That's why I'm just
Mm.
bad with social media. It's weird because I'm the youngest one, so everyone would expect me to be on TikTok for like 24 hours. But no, I don't even use TikTok. Like, yeah, I want to get into it though this year. Like, I want to like start updating them more.
Yeah,
But
it's quite fun. I think it's quite fun because you can kind of
you can do
even
everything
more.
on your phone.
Pardon?
You
You
can
can
do
edit on your
everything on your
phone.
phone. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a lot easier, and I think it's quite fun because you get to actually like interact with your followers and your
Mhm.
audience a little bit better. Because if they ask you a question, rather than like typing it out, you can literally physically show them. And I feel like that's more interactive and it's a lot more engaging and it's more fun to film as well. Actually, to be honest.
Yeah.
We have another question. Lala Lottie, what kind of content do you enjoy watching from other manga tubers?
Collection videos,
Haul.
reviews.
What one was yours, Caitlin?
Videos. Hauls and
Shopping and
videos.
hauls.
Like the really
Yeah.
like
Reading logs.
like it's generic. Because I like seeing shopping videos of places I can't go.
Mm.
I like seeing what places are like. And I feel like hauls are often quite good because
I
you
get
can
to
get
see
like
what's out.
you see what's out and you get like bite-sized bits of info about a lot of series at once, which I quite like because sometimes I can just get a bunch of ones. I like that.
Yeah.
I love watching the shopping videos, particularly when they go to half price books. Like I get so jealous.
Yes,
I like
jealous.
Book off and half price books. They are my favorite videos. I think Boogie Snacks has done quite a few of them recently, and I keep seeing Honey and Clover and also Sand Chronicles, and I'm literally just like, oh my god, I am so jealous because I'd literally have like scooped them up, but I can't because I'm in the UK.
Yeah.
But collection videos are so much fun, and reorganization videos are fun as well. What do you guys think of reviews? Do you enjoy watching them, or are you not?
I love it. Oh my god. So like I think it's called That Manga Kid on YouTube or The Manga Kid. Sorry. I know it's got Manga Kid in it, but basically his reviews are so in depth and so good. Like if I hear something that he likes, I'm like, right, I'm gonna pick it up. And also I think his videos, because it is literally very minimum effort, there's no editing, it's literally, I think he films on his bed and he puts the volume in front, just talks about the series, and I can just listen. Like I don't have to focus on like watching a video, I can just have it in the background. I don't know, like it has to be that type of review video though.
Yeah.
I think like, so like, you know, when like people ask you like, oh, like can you film review videos, I'm like, I physically can't. Like I'm just not the type of person that's able to go in-depth analysis, give you all the gist. I'm like, no, I can do wrap-ups and give my own opinion, but if you want me to do a review, no. But when it comes to review, I like his style of review because it's like very in-depth, if that makes sense. Yeah.
What about you, Caitlin?
I don't remember what I was gonna say. Oh no. Oh, so I remember. Like I'm a bit fussy because I like going into series blind, so I don't really want to watch a review of a series I've not read yet.
Yeah.
And then often by the time I finished reading the series, I'm not sure I want to why do I want to go and listen to a review? It depends. I think I'll watch a review if it's by someone I like watching the videos. and it's probably a series that I've already read. And
Mm-mm.
the exception, probably you two. I'd probably watch your videos regardless, even if you like we're gonna do make a you're special.
Can't do that privilege. Literally, all your videos is always on repeat. Like especially when I'm working from home, it's like the best. Like during the pandemic, that's literally it was Emma's videos. Her collection video was played every single day. I feel like I could literally say out what you were going to say about your manga series because I watched it so much. That I was like repeating what you were saying.
Dude, you're probably the reason why that video got like 53,000 what fucking views.
I don't know. There's definitely over 100 views. That was me because like literally every day I had it on repeat. And then you had part 1 and part 2 as well. So I'm like, okay, finish part 1, part 2. Do I want to rewatch part 2 again, or should I go back 1, 2, or should I do part 1 again, part 2, then part 2 again, and then part 1? Like it was just repeat with other people's like manga videos as well, like their collections. Oh, it was crazy. And
I feel
then
like-
me and Caitlin started our YouTube channel, and then Caitlin's videos was on repeat in the background as well.
I feel like with Caitlin's one though, like your collection tours, like I'm gonna have to rewatch them again because I'm gonna have to take notes. Because
Have you actually watched them? I still can't fully comprehend anyone has actually watched my 10-hour collection tour.
It's actually
I have to admit, I haven't done all of them, but
Mm-hmm.
I've done some of them. I haven't had 10 hours spare to do it, but I've definitely when I start to move my collection around and start to like tidy and whatnot, I'll have that playing in the background 100%. It's gonna be so chilled.
It's like sometimes someone will comment on like part 7 and they'll mention a series that's like 50 minutes into the video, and I'm like, oh my god. I feel like it was like I think I said to you earlier, like people wanted me to do a long collection tour video. I will give you a long collection tour video. And it was like a kind of I will do this, and then everyone's gone like, oh thanks. I'm like, oh okay.
It's so good because like sometimes you worry like when you have more than one part in a collection tour or in a haul video that none of the other parts are going to do very well. Like part 1 would be fine, and then the rest of the parts they just nobody will watch. But oh my god, the people have come out for your collection tour, Caitlin. The people have risen. Like, do you know what I mean? They're there.
I don't know if you can tell, but in one of the parts we had the builder in, and he was literally underneath the living room hammering in insulation. So I like had to stop and start like every 5 seconds. I was like saying 2 words, stop, because he'd start hammering again. And like I don't know if anyone can tell. I'm trying to think which part it'll be. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my god!
Part
If I did
4.
that,
At the end of part 4, like the last 2 shelves, and I was like, I'm gonna finish this shelf. And just trying to talk my way through the hammering.
I still can't believe you did 10 parts though. Like
That's insane.
Did
Did you film it all in one day?
no.
I think it took like 2 weeks. I'd started posting before I'd finished.
Okay.
I'd managed to film and edit 4 parts before we
I
started
still can't
posting.
believe you did it so consistently, even with the uploads and everything. Like that's crazy.
Well, I figured out how to edit in times 2.
Oh yeah.
I went through initially with it on mute, and we watched TV, and I cut out any bits in the audio where there was a gap, and then I watched it back on 2 times speed, and then I like cut out anything where I said something twice. So I think I missed it once or twice, but I didn't care too much by the end. Anything where I coughed, because I was coughing a lot, and like anything where I swore or turned around and started having a conversation with Ben halfway through. And like it was like pretty much it would take me about 40 minutes to edit each part. Maybe more or less depending. Because I think some of them are like 40 minutes and the longest is like an hour and a half. Because at the end I was like, and I was like, oh my god, I've got an hour 10 and an hour 30. Do I split this and do 11 parts? I was like, no, fuck it, I want it done. I'm gonna have a really long part 10.
I was gonna say, like, in the comments, Bizarre Individual said he's on part 8.
Oh, bless you.
Oh my god, you're all the way down there. Hi, Bizarre. Sorry that you haven't been keeping up with the chat. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
But now, like anyone asks, what's your opinion on this series? I can be like, right, go to part 6 32 minutes and I should
Timestamp
timestamp
everything.
it, but I don't know if I'm brave enough to go through and timestamp all of them.
No, I don't think
fuck
we have
that.
enough
Fuck
words
that.
anyway
No
for it.
way.
I don't think
No,
you'll fit the word count. And you'll go over it.
Oh my
Especially with
God.
those Isekai titles that are so long, that will just take up all
Oh
the
my
space.
god, you can hear me like properly having to go after like saying one of the titles.
Uh,
Oh my God. Okay, we've got another question. What do you guys do when you buy manga and after you've read it you don't like it? Unhaul, or what do you guys do?
sits on the side.
Yep, we fucking haul
Yeah.
it. No, we don't. We hoard it.
Yeah, we hoard it.
I think to me, because I used to be really weird about answering this question because like people do like why do you keep it if you don't like it? And I'm always like, how do I answer this? And I think I've just come to the acceptance of I like to build a big manga collection. Collecting and reading are different hobbies to me. I want to build a big comprehensive manga collection.
Library, yeah.
Library. I'm also not the only one who reads it, and I like other things. Like I like to take pretty pictures with Instagrams, the colourful spines and stuff. I like to refer back to bad ones because sometimes if someone's like, "Have you read this?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I didn't like it," and they're like, "Oh, why?" And then I can like pull it out and be like, "Oh yeah, these were the bits I didn't like about it," and like, look how shit this is.
Also, when we have our next manga staycation, we'll be partaking in the reading of. So,
Oh yeah.
of course, Caitlin must have this large collection, so we don't fight over what we read.
That last time, I don't think you read any of my manga.
No, we didn't.
Very
We
disappointed.
didn't.
I think I was gonna read yeah, I was gonna read that. But then in the end I still picked it up without reading it.
That's what I done with was it My Love Mix Up? I was supposed to read that as well at Caitlin's, and I didn't do it, and I picked that up as well.
Yeah, I just can't wait because right now I'm looking at all our shelves. Mine is like the most clappest one out of all with my crap in the background.
No, look.
Can you not see? Can you see all this manga? This is
No,
all.
No. I need a whole background where it's just my shelf and none of the crap. Like none of this part. I need to get rid of this part. So I can't wait until I move out or have my own place.
All this is manga from Christmas that I need to put away. It's stacked in front of my manga.
Wow.
And there's another shelf up here. You can't see. That's also got manga on it.
Crazy.
Wow. And then my second hand haul from today is here.
Oh my God. Nice.
Wow.
And then it's my birthday next week, so I'm gonna get manga for that too.
Has Ben been saving up some manga for you for your birthday?
Yeah, because there was some Forbidden Planet parcels that came past like a few weeks.
Christmas, did he wrap your presents then? Did he wrap all your manga individually, or did he
no,
put them in sets as well?
he themed them. He tried to so he wrapped like a bunch of the big ones together. He wrapped all of my 7 Seas Isekai together because I had like 10 of those. He wrapped like small Kodansha together. He wrapped plastic wrapped stuff together.
Nice.
So I read a lot of. I think like all the first volumes I read from Christmas was the plastic wrapped stuff. Anyone know of the Titan's Bride?
I have not heard of. Is that a new? Is that a new BL?
It's a BL Isekai. So I'd pre-ordered it. It's like, oh, Isekai, and then like I saw everyone talking about it on Twitter and on our Discord, and I was like, oh, girth is like the way to describe it. Like legit. I'll send you a picture later.
I like the sound of that.
Emily has put Rosenbud, a better love story than Twilight. I'm sorry, but
No, I love Twilight.
Twilight
better than Rosenblood.
Yes.
Yeah. I love Twilight so much. It's actually so bad.
Question.
Yeah, okay.
Are you team Jacob or are you team Edward?
Edward. Jacob's too sweaty.
The
And
thing
he
is,
just
like,
he just looks charming.
so I loved Edward from the start.
Beautiful.
And then, like, as I got older, I got to appreciate Jacob. I was like, am I team Jacob now?
Oh, I was 100% Team Jacob from the
But then
beginning.
I was
mean,
like,
look at him.
no, he
Like,
is
That's not the
gorgeous.
issue.
Like, if it was in real life, I think I'll choose Jacob. But there's something
No.
about Edward, just like, I'm enticed. Like, he's the love of my
Mate,
life.
he is a walking red flag. He is a walking red flag.
I will wave that flag for him.
Yeah, me like Edward. He like
Oh.
listens in the sun. Like, what can you not like about him?
I mean, there are definitely more favourable attributes to Glittery.
Hell no. I am Team Jacob all the way. He was
Mm.
horrible to Bella. He left Bella. No. He should have walked out in the sun in Italy and got himself dusted. Like, no.
Ooh. Caitlin,
I mean,
Kevin Jacob.
it wasn't much, but it was no.
But he
Oh!
was gorgeous.
I'm
Whoa,
so
whoa,
sorry
whoa,
about
whoa.
my reaction.
Wait, hang on. What is this?
Look at the chat.
Hang on.
What? It's been published already.
Mate, that is not that is not censored. Why the fuck have they censored Far in his fingertips if that is not if that's not uncensored?
Well, I
How
wonder
do
if it's not the
they-
publisher. It might be the Japanese publisher.
Okay.
Who's this by? Like, Seven Seas.
Seas.
I think I've got volume 2.
Mhm.
Bro, that's
We've
full
got
on.
We've got another question. Have you read Inuyasha? Inuyasha. Yes, that is Inuyasha.
Mhm.
Yes.
I got a
Yeah.
volume in my second-hand haul today. I got it for £6.50.
Wow.
I've got the entire
Is that
set.
5?
18.
Oh, never mind. I was like, oh, I got 5. It's the same blue.
Yeah, no, I've got the entire set and I love it. I need to do a reread of it because it's really good. Love it. Emily's got another question for us. Oh, I have a question. Which underrated series do you wish... Hang on. Which underrated series do you wish you had more recognition / love? Or had more recognition / love? Why can't I read?
I think
My
yours will
stamp.
be Angel Sanctuary for sure.
What?
Angel Sanctuary. That's
Yeah.
your one.
That is my one. I am going to do a reading vlog for it this year. I am committed. I'm committed to get that out and reread it because I need to get people on it. I'm going to see if I can get some secondhand volumes and maybe do a giveaway as well for like the first 5 volumes because
Nice.
I have to.
I was going to say, like, I wonder what the scans are like. Are they even good quality? Because it's such an old series. I wonder if it's all like blurred out and the writing all like.
Let me have a look. Give me a sec. Sorry, my butt.
What would I think mine was like Arisa, like stuff from Natsume Ando. Natsume Ando? Is that saying Natsume? Why do I feel like I'm making up the names today? Yeah, Natsume Ando. I think I'm thinking of Natsuki, that's why. I'm like,
In your mind.
this does not sound right.
I think one of my dogs is outside the door. Yeah, this was from 2004, so it's quite an old series.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the scans will be awful. It won't be good quality.
Look at this panel though. How gorgeous! Like it's oh my gosh, absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, that is stunning.
Yeah, like so pretty. Like I'm not gonna lie though, this has got like a crap ton of taboo subjects in it. Like,
well, it's back in the day anyway. So
yeah. I can read. Let me read the Let me read the synopsis. Angels, demons, and sinners. Why is Setsuna so mixed up? Despite his attempts to be noble, he'll fight anyone, anytime. He ignores all authority and he harbours feelings for his sister that can only be described as incestuous. Why is he such a mess? The reason may be found with two demons from the underworld and their enemy, an insane angel who is distributing an insidious computer game called Angel Sanctuary.
Oh my gosh, and people think some of my faki is weird.
Just read that blurb.
It sounds bad, but honestly,
That could have been a vacuum.
Okay, so incest sounds like it's not great, but however,
there's a reason for it.
So it makes sense.
I feel like I honestly feel like some of the best like series were old school dark shoujo series where they had a lot of taboo subjects because they were more engaging and more interesting, and you're always on your seat thinking what the hell is going to happen next.
They're actually going different like fantasies, and like they're really going all out where you're not able to explore on a normal day basis, basically.
And I think that's probably like one of the best things. Like I love reading that sort of stuff, something that's like a bit out there and a bit different, but I really, really enjoy it.
To be fair, that doesn't sound like the weirdest, worst thing I've read anyway. I would read it anyway.
Yeah. It's just as you read the blurb, I'm like, this doesn't do this blurb any favor, you know? Like, why should I pick this up? Made me think of that. But yeah, we have like until I think we have like 10 minutes till 12. So I don't know how long you guys want to stay for. But
should we go through some of these questions and then kind of wrap up? Yeah. Quick fire questions. What manga pre-orders for February are you excited for? I can't wait for the next Tokyo Avengers, as I'm a big time travel story fan.
I have to open another.
That's what I've done.
Opening my Forbidden Planet.
Okay, I need to...
My Forbidden Planet order. One of my dogs is literally scratching at the door. I can hear him.
I've got a cat like maintaining eye contact with me from the cat tree.
Making sure you're okay. Okay, right.
She's mad at me. I don't know.
Yeah. One idiot. I literally have written them all down. Why have I not?
Oh, I can't organise them by release day.
I think I've got two ones that I'm excited for. I'm really excited for the Marmalade Boy collector's edition, Volume 1. Like, really excited about that one. And also the new Viz Media Shoujo Beat title, My Special One. That one I'm quite interested in. They're the two that I've got pre-ordered that I am quite interested in Feb.
I was going to ask, have you ever read Marmalade Boy before?
I read the first 3 volumes because I had them in the old Tokyo Pop edition, and I did watch a great majority of the anime like years and years ago.
I would love to know your thoughts after like reading your as in your current thoughts.
February. I'm really interested to find out how I feel about it, because I feel like there's definitely been some mixed opinions in the community over it because of some of the subject matter in the series. But I don't know. I can't remember that it doesn't
really matter. Actually, I don't know what they're on about. If I'm honest, like I don't think there's anything problematic in the series.
No, I don't remember. I don't remember it being problematic. So I don't know where they're coming from. I'm really confused. What about you guys? What are you two's interested in Febs?
Hang on,
February. Mine just said Lovesick Ellie. I have more in January that's coming out. So like that should be shipping soon. So like Yakuza Fiance 2, Honey Lemon Soda, A Condition of Love.
Is that February? Honey Lemon Soda?
No, it's January.
Oh, okay.
So like, I'm not mentioning February because February was only Lovesick Ellie. What else is coming out?
Next Twilight Bound to Nakukon is February.
Ooh, nice. I think
No.
Kaiju number 8, volume 5. I'm really interested in. I loved the
Mhm.
first 4 volumes. So
Oh,
good. So
I'm
excited for
so
them.
glad you enjoyed it.
Villains Are Destined to Die 2 is February.
Wait,
Ooh.
what? Why do I not have that in my pre-order?
Uh-oh, Caitlin, what have you started?
Maybe they'll send you it.
This is true. How much is it?
Oh my god, fuck. Sorry. I'm cussing at myself because I'm like, the prices, I could have got it for a cheaper price. No, I didn't think they will send it to me because I think they were sending only like volume 1s. They gave me volume 1 and 2 of was it Kowloon Generic Romance, is probably because they thought I didn't have those 2 volumes, but I already owned them.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that one actually. I haven't pre-ordered the second one. I need to get on that.
My second one was lost. I'm very annoyed.
What?
Yeah,
How?
I'm missing 3 volumes that Thin Planet posted to me. But they posted it to me like 3 weeks ago. And I've received other parcels from them since.
Yeah, but
I've
those
sent
3 parcels hasn't arrived.
No, I'm missing Kowloon, a mint chocolate, and another one that I can't remember. But apparently it takes them like 5 working days to reply to my message. Yeah, that one.
Volume
Okay, now I
6.
need to open mine because I have 1, 2, 3, 4.
I think I said to Tiffany that I thought that I'd lost a parcel in the post because I had 4 volumes of Kami-sama Kiss being dispatched on the 23rd. It was like 14, 16, 17, and 18. And it got dispatched from Blackwell's on the 23rd of December. And it was nowhere to be found. Like, I didn't know where it was. And it's just turned up today. And I ended up reordering like the 4 volumes because I was really scared that I wasn't going to be able to get the volumes in the post. Well, they actually came today, and now I've got an extra volume of an extra copy of volume 14. So this one's slightly.
Oh, that's not a
damaged,
big issue.
but it's not a big deal. And I also ended up with an extra volume 18 because this one disappeared. So
Can I have?
Are you missing this?
Yeah, basically, I only have up to volume 16.
Oh yeah, no, I'll send it to you.
Okay. Let me send you the dollar.
No, it's cool. It's an extra one. I didn't I lost it. I didn't know where it was, and then I found it, but I ended up ordering the second one, so it's cool. Don't worry.
Okay. Oh my god, yeah. Basically, Nana restocked in it, so I was like, shall I get it now? But I was like thinking because Nana's so big, I was like, they are gonna come in store, aren't they? They are. So I've been waiting for it to come in store, then pick up what the volumes I'm missing. I'm missing anything from 16 onwards, so like 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21.
That's not too bad though.
Yeah.
You haven't got too many to get. And the later one seems to be a little bit more in stock than the earlier ones.
Yeah. 21's always been in stock, even when like none of the volumes were in stock.
Have we got any more questions from anybody, guys? Because I think we'll be wrapping it up within the next sort of like 5 or 10 minutes. So if you guys got any questions, pop them in the comment section because we are keeping it short and sweet tonight. Short and sweet.
Because a lot of the time we overrun.
Yeah.
I think I'd find it easier if we want to do it more often. If we do them shorter, I'd find it easier to do more frequently.
Yeah. I feel like that's probably the
very spontaneous.
Yeah.
We could order it in.
And plus, I feel like when we stream for like 4 or 5 hours, like our energy's like up here at the start, and then by the end we are literally like below the table.
Like the first 2 hours is all this.
Yeah, we haven't even
done emoji today.
Talking about this. Guess what I got for Christmas?
Did you buy
Look at those peachy booties.
Wait, I didn't even notice it was booties.
The booties.
Damn.
Well, I've already showed the front. Now we get to see the back. Have you read it yet, or is that still plastic wrapped?
No, I haven't read it yet. Oh,
Me neither.
Oh, is
it's
that too?
A very explicit scene in like the first few pages.
Damn. Shall I just get my volume out now and just look for it?
I don't think volume 2 is as good as volume 1.
Isn't
Volume
this
one I
centered
took
in
my time
America though?
reading.
This one is centered when he's gone to college or to uni.
Kind of. It's more. It's just way too. It's way actually serious.
Oh,
It's like
I
trying
feel
to
like
finish.
this was so stupid that it
yeah.
was hilarious. You just couldn't take it seriously. And like,
Mm-mm-mm.
if it's gone super serious, I'm kind of like disappointed.
Yeah.
I mean, as serious as a manga series about fighting each other with
With their willies.
Ding dongs. The
With
head
wrong.
movement. Oh, that just reminded me of like an elephant trunk. Like,
Well, that's
sorry.
honestly what I was thinking of when I did that.
Yeah. No, have you guys ever seen Shin-chan before?
Pardon?
I think we had a discussion about this. Shin-chan, like the little cartoon character.
Oh yeah, with the little dark hair. Was the dark hair?
Yeah. And thick
Yeah,
eyebrows
yeah.
and like dot eyes.
mhm.
Yeah. With the elephant. Yeah.
Oh, devious Haku. At least you're not drunk this time, mate. We weren't that drunk the last time.
No, I felt fine. Like, yeah.
I feel like we were okay. I
No,
think
the
halfway.
thing is, I have a high alcohol tolerance, so if I just seem loopy, it's probably because I'm tired. Because alcohol makes me extra tired. But yeah.
I feel like we were okay that day. I feel like
that drink was really nice. The Korean drink.
yeah, the soju. The soju was good. I
No,
gave
no,
it.
Makagoli.
Oh,
Makagoli?
Macaulay.
Yeah.
Macaulay was good. I've still got those two in the fridge. I have drunk some of the peach Macaulay, and then me and my brother had some soju with Yakult.
Nice.
And he was just like, "Oh, I don't normally like Yakult," and he tried it. It was like, "Actually, no, it was good. It was good." So he
If you
enjoyed
had
it.
it with lemonade as well, it's nice.
I think my
Okay.
favorite one was the peach flavored, or peach or strawberry flavored soju that we had at Caitlin's, but I can't remember if it was peach or if it was strawberry. I think it might have been strawberry.
Strawberry.
Yeah, I'm sure it said Talgi on the front of it. Talgi.
Yeah. I was gonna say, has Reese finished all his coffee? The Malaysian coffee.
I think so.
Yeah, because Ben finished it very quickly, I think.
He really liked it, but he's got for Christmas. We've gone half. I haven't given the money for it yet though. But we went half on a coffee machine. So he's got his own little coffee machine. He hasn't actually made anything with it yet because I think he's waiting for me to so he can show me how to do the milk. Because I'm not a coffee drinker because I don't drink coffee. But he wants to make me a white hot chocolate. So he hasn't used it yet. So hopefully maybe tomorrow we'll be able to.
Yeah. It makes a huge difference, the coffee machine, because my auntie, she bought one, I think last year, and I only got to try it during Christmas, and I was like, this is so beautiful. Because they actually ground the beans and that stuff and all that. So nice.
I think Reese's one it wasn't a mega high tech one. It was a really, really basic entry level one. So it doesn't grind the coffee for you. You have to already get ground coffee, unfortunately. But it's good for the price, especially because we got it after Christmas and it was literally in the sale. Because I think it was full price. It would have been 120, and then he got it for 60 or 70 quid.
That's amazing.
So, it was a good deal. And,
that's the price of an espresso machine.
Yeah, it was really good. And he's a former barista, so he knows how to do some of. I don't have any idea how to do it, but he knows how to do some stuff. So he's that's the one thing that he missed now that he's got a new job is the making the coffee. Yeah. So he's kind of excited to do that.
He can tell his new company and be like, I think we need a coffee machine, just to boost morale for employees.
Oh my god, yeah, no, he loves it.
Any opportunity I get when I talk to the top dogs basically of the company, I'm like, I think we need to add this, I think it'll be a good thing. So one thing I suggested in my new company, I know probably people don't like this, but I'm like, might as well. If I don't ask, no one's gonna ask, right? And I'm also young, so they can just see me as just a young person that came out of uni, doesn't know, clueless and that stuff. But basically I suggested to my company to have summer hours, which is basically everyone finish early on a Friday. There's the company that I'm working in, the hours are long, I must say. I'm like, What? Excuse me? That's the working hours? Oh god, yeah. For sure. Summer hours, please.
I feel like companies need to do like have a better work-life balance. I feel like a lot of the companies like expect you to work to death,
It's
and
all
it's
about profit.
yeah, and they don't really care about the employees. I feel like because it's like
Mm-mm.
if you treat your employees better, you'll get more out of your employees. So like, why don't they listen to their employees? I don't know.
Damn, I love how we went from manga to business.
Yeah.
We should open our own publishing company. Let's get rich together, tour around Japan, open our own company, and like start translating Japanese ourselves, free to our own interpretation.
Oh my god, can you imagine
Offer.
all of the like Isekai and like Shoujo Josei that we'd
Oh my
bring
god.
over? That would
A very strange niche publisher.
Oh my god. We
Yeah.
should make a manga where like there's an artist that draws all the panels and then we just make up the story
Oh my god, that
and
would
like the
be
transition. I think
ridiculous.
that'd be a funny idea actually.
Or we could always do like I like the idea of like I love the fact that we've got some anime and manga like companies in the UK. So like Traveling Man, maybe we should do our own like version of Traveling Man and be like they're like competitors and pop over to Japan and get like figures and stuff to sell. Like that would be quite sick. I'm not gonna
Be a
lie.
retailer.
Yeah, that could be fun. That could be fun.
We should become the UK right stuff.
Exactly.
We're gonna make the parcels like nice as theirs. I
Yeah.
love how they like the way they slot the cardboard is so nice.
It's like so aesthetically pleasing, especially when like they pull them out and it's like zzz, and I'm like,
Yeah, I was gonna say, Caitlin, did you had a Forbidden Planet parcel that seemed like secondhand manga, but it's a Forbidden Planet parcel?
What?
Sorry, I was gonna say, did you ever receive a Forbidden Planet parcel that seemed like you were receiving secondhand manga, but it was a Forbidden Planet parcel?
what, like in the plastic bag type situation?
No. So basically, I like you'll see in my next hauls in like 2 or 3 months' time. But basically, I open the parcel and I just see a lot of bubble wrap and duct tape like wrapped around the like bubble wrap. I'm like, is this Forbidden Planet? Why does it feel like I'm opening like a secondhand eBay parcel that I picked up like from eBay?
Oh, like there's so much packaging.
No, it's not so much. It's just yeah, so much
It's
packaging.
duct
And it
tape
feels
rather than sellotape.
it's like it's all sellotape, but it's just the way it's wrapped with bubble wrap. It's a very like B-Tech style of wrapping. It's something that I would do, you know. So I was like, this is interesting. I want like there's the recent parcels I had was the flat parcels when it's like 1 or 2 volumes. But when I did a big batch order, it came in a big box, and like everything came into like this fat bubble wrap that was wrapped around with lots of tape. I was like, this literally looks like my secondhand manga parcel.
I've had a few boxes from Forbidden Planet. None of them had bubble wrap. They've had that like paper wrapping,
okay.
and then in that
You'll
there's
see
like
my haul in like a few months' time, and I'll be like, this is the one that I'm talking about.
I'm so confused.
I love the packaging when we were up north and you had like your massive Forbidden Planet like haul that came in and it was so well packaged in a giant box.
Yeah,
I was like,
I haven't
oh
had
my
that
God.
yet.
No.
That's like how all of mine. I've got sometimes I've had a big box come, and there's been some of those boxes in that box. So like I have a big box, and then I open it, and there's like a smaller box, and I open it, and then there's like a plastic bag, and I open it, and
It's like
inside
the Russian dolls, like when you
Oh,
open them, like they get smaller and smaller.
yeah, I don't get why with the flat parcels, if it's just one volume, they put it in the cardboard and they put it in an actual shipping bag. Which
Yeah.
I'm like, that is. I thought it was just gonna be cardboard. I was like, okay, at least my manga's protected in the rain. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
But I just wasn't
Did
expecting.
yours
him.
come in like clear plastic as well? I think
Yeah.
I left one of my volumes in the clear plastic. Yeah, mine came in. Oh, is it
No,
ripped?
I haven't had that yet.
All of mine have come in those.
I don't have that. Excuse me. Okay, right. Let me go on and order that.
This came like in December. I'm not gonna lie.
They had it on the
Oh my
shelves
God.
when I was in there in December, but
You're lying.
I couldn't make a 3 for 2 of it, so I left it.
I went for Villain Planet today, could not see that volume. I am upset. So okay, I'm
They
going
had it in
London.
London when we went.
So don't hate
What, did
me,
it?
but
No, did they?
They probably.
They had it in Leeds, and they had it in Leeds before I went down to London.
Oh damn! No, it wasn't there because if it was there, I would have picked up. They only had volume 15. Damn! In the clear dusk. Is it dusk?
In the Clear Moonlit Dusk,
Dusk.
Volume 1. I haven't read the physical one, but I read it on Kindle.
Yeah.
Kindle Unlimited.
How's Abe Books already got it for used?
Love it. Okay, love it. Oh, we've got Divya Otaku saying publishing company. Yes, that would be sick. We would bring over. So, okay, if you were to publish one series, if you were a publishing company, you could bring any series over. What series would you bring over?
There is an Isekai that has not got on physical English print, and it makes me very sad, and it's called something like Cooking with a Campfire in Another World. I want that.
Oh,
That sounds cute. I kind of
I've heard
like it.
something like that, but I think there's something with Campfire in that's already been published. That's what I'm thinking about.
What would you
If it
do?
has got in English, I'd be very sad.
Mine would be, I think it's just my guilty pleasure, like anything from Minami Kanan in English.
Yeah.
I know it would be problematic. That's why they don't publish her series in English.
Was she the one that done is it Honey Drop?
Yeah.
I loved that series. It was so like when you're a teenager and you read those series, it literally gets you like in the fields, and it's just it's filth, but it's really good.
No, that's GTO. Right there.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So good. So good.
Mm-hmm.
I think mine would be like totally out of like not shoujo or josei, surprisingly. I 100% would bring over Kingdom. I fucking love that series. I love that series so bad.
I remember you talking about how you were obsessed with it.
Oh yeah, I haven't read the scans in literally a good few years, so I don't know what the series is doing right now. But oh my god, when I read the scans, it was so good. I'm so surprised they haven't brought it over, considering how good it sells in Japan. Like, I'm so surprised. But I wonder if it's because it's like warring states, or the Chinese warring states kind of situation. So I wonder if that's why they haven't brought it over, because it might be a problematic topic for them to bring over to the States. I don't know, but
there might be for some reason like English publishers have tried, but they've not been able to.
I think what they did do, they licensed an English dub for the anime season 1, and it tanked so hard because it was so shit. Like, it was full on CG mostly, and the CG was rubbish. If they had gone for 2D, 100% they would have been able to bring it over, but they CG'd it, and it tanks so hard. Like, I loved the manga so much, I couldn't sit for and watch the anime. So
how good the sales are in Japan.
Normally, then when they release a volume, they have been in the top 10 most of the time.
Oh, wow.
They're quite high up there when they've released a volume. It's a really good selling series.
Oh, Chris agrees with me. He's like, I would love stuff.
I'm your first customer. Why not? Why not?
Yeah. Be hard to do all the discounts that Riot Stuff does, though, because they do it seasonal.
Yeah, we would have to do seasonal sales.
How do they make money? Well, I guess a lot of mangas published in America, so it's a lot easier. But if it comes over here, we had to pay taxes. The amount of like business policy and legislation, you know what I'm talking about. All that stuff.
I feel like probably because also they're in the US, so it's cheaper for them, but also because they buy so much. That's probably how they get it so cheap, because the more they buy, the cheaper it is.
Yeah, and also I feel like our market's not that big, though, unfortunately.
No, I feel like
I'm turning this all down.
I feel like it's growing. I feel like it's growing 100%.
For sure.
But yeah, you guys got any more questions? Because I think we are past midnight now, so we will be wrapping up. definitely within the next 5 or 10 minutes. So if you guys
Yes.
got any questions, pop them in, because as I say, we will be winding down because everybody's got to go sleepy.
Yeah. I'm on. Do I wait until I go London next week to pick up Record on the Rose King, or do I buy it on Amazon now for £6.99?
Nah, mate, wait, because you'll get 3 for 2. Wait.
But then, like, what other 3 for 2? But basically, it was because I went to Forbidden Planet today and I was so disappointed because I couldn't get anything other than Golden Kamuy and then Dore Dore Volume 2. So I'm like, if I go and get something £7.99, what is going to be out that I don't have?
Haven't you got any shonen series or anything you can catch up on?
Unless Sakamoto Days release Volume 5. Is it Volume 5 or Volume 6?
Yeah, 5's out. Mine's arrived.
So it just recently came out. Okay, unless Volume 5 is released in store.
Yeah.
And then I can get Record of the Rose King Volume.
And Kaiju number 8, Volume 5 might be out.
Okay.
Does that hit the UK? Yeah, I know it's just hit the US.
Yeah, I've been seeing all the manga that I want. I got that series that you have in your hands. I picked up because I saw you talk about it. That's why. Where is it? Hello. Okay, I can't see it. But
Mission Yozakura family. Yeah, that's cute. I kind of What is it with spy kind of series at the moment? I think it's Spy Family.
Spy Family, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's brought a lot of them over.
Yeah, I don't know what other viz can I get. Moriarty 10 is not going to come out soon, I don't think.
Are you pretty up to date with a lot of your series then?
Yeah, I'm pretty up to date. That's why I'm like, when I was at Film Hunt today, I was like, I can't get anything. This is actually sad. I knew Caitlin would be able to get some stuff with like the mature stuff and all the Isekai and like 7C stuff because a lot of 7Cs were 3 for 2. So I'm like, damn.
How about Ladies on Top? Have you got Volume 1 yet?
Yeah, she got. Shall we update Emma your thoughts on Ladies on Top, Caitlin?
Me?
Yeah. Viz, we talked about it when I was in London.
What did I say?
Oh no. Is it bad?
Have you read it?
No, I haven't read it yet.
I think
I haven't got it.
I think I just found Ladies on Top a bit dull. Like nothing happened. It felt just like setup. Like it was lots of setup for potentially what's going to be spicier volumes coming soon, but
not really anything in the first volume.
No,
it's too expensive for it is. I can tell you that. The reason why I'm continuing collecting it is because it's complete by I think 5 volumes. So and also I just like it's just different. It's just steamship, so I'm like a bit.
Is it better than this one, or is this one better?
I don't like Game. I don't like it.
I love Game. I was telling Caitlin, I absolutely love Game.
I was
reading it. I was like, I need more. I love this. Toxic. Yes, let's go. Let's go, Game. Okay. That's the thing. I feel like when it comes to taste in manga, especially with the buddy reads, I notice like when it comes, like especially when it comes to toxic or like something that's sad, I'm more of the and you guys are like no.
Like Golden Sheep. I was like,
oh, I loved I loved it. I loved the what's it called? The one shot. Yeah. No, the one shot that made the series amazing for me. Before I was reading, I was like, yeah, okay, decent. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I see why they did that. Okay, yeah, it's good. I'm enjoying the different points of views and the journey. Then when it ended, I didn't even know it ended until I read the one shot. I was like, wait, this is a different story. And I was like, that's how they ended? Oh, that's a bit crap. And then once I read the one shot, basically, it's really sad. It's very deep.
Horrendously sad.
And I cried. I was in my lunch break crying, but I loved it.
This is the Golden Sheep?
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 volumes.
The one shot. Yeah, 3 volumes. Like, premise is, I feel like, would you say it's not coming of age? Was it friendship?
Chain.
And,
main series.
Huh?
The main series.
Yeah. The main
I didn't like it.
It was like change.
It's like it's a good read. I got through it. I just didn't enjoy the story.
I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was amazing, But the one shot, wow. If it made me cry, that is a beautiful story. That's why I feel like I think out of all of us, I think if you guys were to read Goodnight Pumpin, I still haven't read Goodnight Pumpin yet. Still need to do a challenge on that. I think I'll appreciate it, but I think you two will be just broken from just
No,
reading
I'm
it.
not. It's like
Yeah.
that's why I refused to pick it up.
Yeah.
But the other day, Ben
Yeah.
was talking about how he might want to read it, and I'm like, oh, don't bring that into my household.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, if I ever recommend anything that's sad or like I'm saying it's so good, don't pick it up because I feel like it won't be your taste.
I think my problem with sad is like if it like actually makes me feel sad, I'm stuck like that. I need to
like that
be able to drag myself out of being sad, and like I don't like that.
Did you ever felt like that when reading Blue Period or nah?
No.
Okay, that's good then.
I mean, there was a
haven't
very
read
like
that one
I don't
yet.
think it. I think there's a difference between reading something that makes me feel sad, like deep within, like that one shot in Golden
Yeah.
Sheep, and then reading something that is sad. Like there are some moments in Blue Period, that one where they like him and the person go on a train, if you remember that one, and they go to like and they draw each other.
Haven't got to that part, I don't think.
Okay. That was like
I
it was
haven't read it.
Never mind then. It was like it's a sad moment, but it doesn't like make me feel sad in here. That makes sense. Like I'm happy reading sad things, just don't hurt me like this.
I love being hurt. There's that.
Can someone please clip
It's my.
that?
I think it's my empathy,
What?
like that satisfies. Huh?
Clip what?
Said someone clip Tiffany going, I like being hurt.
DV Otaku, you still in the chat?
I think
Do
he's
your
probably
thing.
sleeping now. But yeah, no, I just love stuff that hits me in the feels, play with my heartstrings. I need to be put in that. Like I like to be dragged.
How do you crawl out of that feeling afterwards?
I literally, not gonna lie, I cried and I just bounced back up.
Oh,
after reading that, I had a really deep cry. Then I felt satisfied. I was like, oh, okay, let me just continue my day. Let's get back to work. Literally, that's how. But when I get really
Bounce
deep,
back, Queen.
I'm not sure how Pumpin is gonna get to me, but certain series it will make me think deep for a few weeks. But it won't, like, for me, like when I read stuff, it's more like I want to read it to get that feeling, if that makes sense. It sounds really weird. It sounds like, oh, what's that movie? Have you seen what's it called? Something Fight Club.
no.
Fight Club. I think it's got Brad Pitt in it. Basically, the main character, he goes to all these therapy sessions because he's got insomnia, and like it's because he when he goes to like different therapy sessions where I think he went to a breast cancer therapy session, which like and like stuff that is not he can't get basically. He will still go there because he felt like relief, or like there's like a therapy session where he hugs men with big tits. And they all cry, and clearly he has not big tits or anything. And I think I'm not saying the story correctly. Sorry, by the way. But basically, the main character has a coping mechanism. So he goes to these therapy sessions where he feels relief, and then he can sleep properly. So I think with manga, I need to feel those feelings to satisfy the inner me. Does that make sense?
No.
I don't know how I'm relating this, but when I watched the movie, I was like, I know what that guy is feeling.
I just can't get over the facts. You just sucked people with big tits.
Wait, Chris, have you watched Pet Club before? Am I explaining the synopsis correctly, or am I just taking it from such a different angle?
It's not quite aligned completely with the.
Or maybe there's not a club with guys with fat tits. No, it is. I think it's their hormone or something. Or it's just the guy that he's hugging that they have to cry together. Something like that. Chris, fill me in with this one. I feel like the girls are not like taking this. I feel like I'm chatting out my bum. I'm making it up. But yeah, I think with manga, when I read something very deep, it hits me where like I can't get, and I'm like I'm satisfied. once I feel satisfied, I can move on. Does that make sense? I think you're like, Tiff, I think you need therapy.
Just the tits. I'm
like
sorry,
creeping up
fucking
in
people with big
his
tits.
I'm not. Last night, your mom, that's kind of a weird take. He does hug Meatloaf in a men's self-help group, and he is very fat with man bits.
Oh, that was funny. Stop it. I'm actually
How weird was
crying.
it? No, the guy does have insomnia, and like he finds coping mechanism to help his insomnia. So he goes to all these therapy things.
And he hugs tits.
A man with big tits.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess the man is called Meatloaf since Chris put that in there.
I'm
Yeah.
well confused.
And like, he just felt relieved, and like, yeah, it helps him sleep.
Are you saying reading sad manga is the same for you as hugging a man with big tits?
No. As in, I understand the concept of Fight Club where the guy has to go through that so he can feel satisfied in a way where he can believe and like can go to bed and sleep because his insomnia is like affecting his life and that stuff. As in, like, for me, I can relate to the insomnia part because I had long-term insomnia, but manga is not related to that. Just manga gives me a feeling that I'm like,
You're hugging men with big tits.
if DP Otaku is in this is bad because I'm like,
Yeah, like he's gonna quit the show. We are literally gonna be in the 2020.
he does, and then joins the Fight Club because the pain and fighting relieves the stress. There we go. See, I think I got the concept correct.
Oh, okay.
Maybe. But
I'm
it's just,
well confused.
I just read manga. Like, I really like reading sad manga. It just hits the feels. And I like being hit by the feels. Caitlin's like, that sounds so depressing. Why would you put yourself through hell?
Yeah, I don't understand. Like, I feel like I read something sad and it like if it really hits me, I'm in the pit and it's like I really like to pull myself out of the pit, and sometimes I just don't want to work to pull myself out of the pit.
Yeah, I think, like I said, I think it's part of my empathy side. It just satisfies that side of my personality. That I can feel anything. Need to be reminded. Yes, I need to. No, I was just gonna say I need to hug Big T.
Yes, he just wants to prove himself that he can feel anything. Need to be reminding he's alive and hug bug tits. He's got bug tits.
Fucking hell, I'm dying here.
Bugs have tits.
I love how this conversation turned to this as a conclusion.
Oh, that's so funny.
Caitlin's like, I don't know how I'm gonna go to bed after hearing this. Bit
I feel like
traumatizing.
I should watch
Possibly
Fight
sleep.
Club at some point.
It's not. Oh, is that a great? I don't think I finished actually. I think I fell asleep halfway, and my boyfriend was like, "Tiff." I'm like, yeah, I'm watching it. Then, like, because I was led on my side, I pretend that I watched it, and I was like, yeah, I watched it, but I didn't. I went halfway and then just conked out. Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh,
Should we wrap
God,
it up
imagine.
at past? We've got 5 minutes. Should we wrap up at past?
Can do.
Okay.
If anyone has any more questions, or should we check
Anyone
out Fight
have
Club? I'm joking.
You guys are going to dream of hugging bug tits tonight.
Oh, Princess Fight Club may be the best movie in 1999. Ooh, that's a big thing. I'm gonna ask my boyfriend.
Not true. Phantom Menace.
What's that? What's it called? Phantom. I feel like I've heard of it.
I'll be back 2 minutes. My dog is literally hitting his nose on the door trying to get in. Give me a sec.
What's it called? Caitlin? Menace.
Phantom Menace.
Okay. Right.
Wait. Do you not what? You don't what? How what?
Oh, Star Wars.
Stop!
Oh, you should have said Star Wars. Wait, is it not Star Wars?
It is Star Wars.
Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, I've seen that movie. Yeah, I don't remember it much though. I feel like this conversation is hurting your soul right now, Caitlin. You're like, how dare she says what is fantasy?
Oh my god, I almost fell backwards off the chair. Fuck.
That would have been funny.
Do you know what Phantom Menace is?
Phantom Menace. What?
I love how similar me and Emma are. Oh, thank God.
What? What does that mean?
It's a movie.
There's a movie that came out in 1999.
Phantom Menace.
Type it in on the next tab or something.
No.
No. I want to see if she has the same reaction as me.
Hang on. Why have I got Phantom of the Opera? Go away.
Not quite.
Phantom of the Opera is dead. Wait, hang on, where is it? Phantom
Menace. MENACE. Wait! Don't look at the comments. Someone just forwarded it. No, don't look at it. Look at your phone. Look at your phone.
It's fucking Star Wars. How did I not get that? One actual twat.
So heartbroken.
What the fuck?
Oh my
All right, we're gonna perfect way to round off the live stream. We're gonna have the dudettes name the Star Wars movies. Doesn't have to be in order. That's how not picky I am. But I would like them all named, please.
Revenge of the Sith.
Well done. Episode 5.
Oh my God! I know my boyfriend will be so disappointed in me as well. Basically, I had the same reaction as
not
you,
episode
Emma,
5.
and I go,
Episode 3.
wait, what? What do you say, Caitlin?
You've named one of them. Revenge of the Sith, which is my favourite one. Episode 3. I can't believe I said episode 5. Episode 3. Hayden Christensen at his peak. Battle the heroes. Best choreographed lightsaber fight.
The Last
in
Jedi?
cinema.
No.
Last Jedi, yeah.
Oh, come on, Emma. George used to watch
Episode
that.
8.
God, the fact that we're like, oh, it's fucking Star Wars.
Is that what you said as well?
No, I was like, oh, it's Star Wars, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I've seen that movie. I don't remember much. And then Caitlin, you can just see her reaction, like just getting
Is it
worse.
The
and
Last
worse.
Order?
No.
Oh, fuck.
I don't know. Does Mandalorian count?
No,
I
that's
mean-
the
That's
old,
I know the Disney.
yeah. Shit, how many are there?
Chris, I'll do all four if we
There's
were to do a Star
9.
Wars quiz.
There's 9 main series Star Wars movies, and then
Mate,
there's
we're
2
fucked.
side Star Wars movies, and then there's a few TV shows.
Okay, Caitlin, I know what we're gonna do. So
Oh,
the next time,
no, I've already said The Return of the Jedi. Or is that
No, you
one?
haven't. You said Revenge of the Sith. Return of the Jedi is another one.
okay, let's go. Don't bother asking me because I don't know. I was gonna say, like, if we go leads, I think we need to binge watch Lord of the Rings trilogy,
Yes.
and
Oh my
then
God.
shall I bring my box set with me? I need to.
we have
I'm
the
gonna take it to my
Blu-ray. Oh,
boyfriend
yeah,
anyway.
let's bring all the. Let's have all the fancy
Yeah.
editions. I would
But
happily
he bought,
marathon Lord of the Rings.
yeah, he bought the PS5 recently, so we can watch it on 4K now. Since I have the 4K disc, was it? I don't know what's it called, director's cut. So it's gonna be like so long, and then
I want to get a new
Let's figure it
TV as
out.
well. I'm gonna wait for a sale. I want to get a bigger TV.
what? Your
Give
TV's
you a
massive.
massive TV.
I've had it
Within-
5 years now. It's out of warranty.
Oh.
How is it years? It looks so new and
I got it for £350 at Costco, and that included 5 years warranty.
300. Was that on sale? Or was that normal price?
I don't remember.
I was gonna say because I went Costco recently and they were like around 700 and 800 range, but 350. Blimey!
I don't think I can fit bigger than a 75 in the gap between the manga shelves. So I'm looking at a 75. Yeah, I know. Ben was like, if we move the shelves, we can get an 80. And I'm like, No.
Not moving the shelves, then. Chris captures us. Shall I invite you all to Star Wars quiz? That'll be a laugh. No, because me and Tiffany would suck ass so
No,
bad.
I
I finished watching
very
Andor today.
poor.
I'm
What's
in
that?
it. So Andor
Very
is one of the
poor
Disney
choices.
Plus
Oh
series,
yeah, no, I think my boyfriend talked about that actually.
which is like a prequel to Rogue One, which is one of the movies.
Oh, that's one of the names. Was
yeah.
Rogue One the one that came out recently, like the past like 5
I-
years?
I think it came out a good I think I was at uni when it came out.
I feel like I've seen it in. Wait, when
Oh
you were
my
in
god!
uni,
Now I'm
I
gonna go on there because this
I
is gonna really
graduated in
catch me off.
2017.
okay, I started a
Attack
year
of
later.
the Clones. Fuck's sake.
I think I watched Rogue One. Yeah,
Rogue One's
that's
good.
with the guy, black hair, big nose. No, his name. This is actually so bad.
I'm
I would
so
probably
mad.
do a Lord of the Rings marathon with you. I adore I've seen Lord of the Rings so many times. I could probably
Well,
recite
you
Return
wanted
of the
me
King
to
to
finger
you.
your ring,
I will
so
quote the entire movie at you
wow.
repeatedly. Beacons are lit. Gondor calls for aid. Rohan shall answer.
Does Ben have the same like was it feelings as you with Lord of the Rings?
Maybe. We've been talking. We were going to do a marathon over Christmas and then didn't manage to do it because other
Okay.
things happened. But we were going to watch it again together, and I'll see if I can convince him. Maybe we'll do it around my birthday because I love it
I'm
so
gonna
much.
see who's gonna quote the like script the best, you or Ben. Make it into a challenge.
Here you go, Tiffany. A New Hope. The
Whoa,
Empire
whoa,
Strikes
whoa,
Back,
whoa, whoa, whoa!
Return of the Jedi, Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith, The Force Awakens, and that's all I can see on here because it's not giving
Force
me anything.
Awakens, The Last Jedi, and The Rise of Skywalker. The Rise of Skywalker.
Oh yeah. Do you know what's funny? I've actually seen every single one of those, but I had no idea what they were fucking called.
Prequels are my favorite. Revenge of the Sith is just. It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground. You underestimate my power. Don't.
I know this
riot.
is very like out of the blue, but have you seen Dune before, Caitlin?
No, because
Okay.
I've still not been to the cinema. I think it's
Oh,
on
yeah,
DVD
yeah.
now. So I was waiting till it
Yeah,
popped
it's
up
out.
on a streaming site. Because most new movies pop up on streaming sites now. Like they've already announced when Black Panther 2 is going to pop up on Disney. So it's like
When is that going to come up on Disney?
February sometime.
Oh fuck!
think.
Yeah, I might as well wait. We were going to go and watch it in the cinema, but we never did.
Mm.
I mean, Thor popped up like a month or two after it was in the cinema.
I have
Yeah.
to say that was probably one of my least favorite Thor films. I
Yeah,
thought it
I've
was
heard
quite
many
bad.
people say that as well.
Yeah,
I didn't
Like
think it was horrendous. The thing with the kids at the end was just strange.
yeah, it was weird.
I
It
don't know
was
about
really
you
weird.
guys, but I feel like Marvel has really gone downhill. Like
I feel like
Post Endgame.
everything. Yes,
yeah,
Endgame, everything
yeah.
sucked ass.
I
Well,
feel
Spider-Man,
like-
I did cry my ass out, but still not the best.
Do you
I
feel
enjoyed
like
it for what it was.
I think because they had like 10 years to like build this franchise up to this like the two pinnacle films, and they had it built up for 10 years, and then they're like, oh well, let's just extend it. We'll do like stage 2 or whatever it is, or part whatever saga we're on, and like they're introducing way too many characters, and although it's good to see so many different characters, like they're not really expanding the plot. So like the Thor Love and Thunder just, I feel like it was just such a throwaway movie. It was neither here nor there. Yes, they potentially introduced a couple of new characters, but the film was shit. Like the best part for it for me personally was the fact that Chris Hemsworth was butt naked in front of Zeus, and I was like, yes, please, I'll take that all day. But apart from that, everything else I couldn't care less for. Honestly, couldn't care less of. And it's so sad. So sad.
It was all for the Chris Hemsworth, watching that. Worth the money.
Oh,
The way the eyes went.
oh my god. If I could have one free pass, he would be my one free pass. I'm not even joking.
Hey, misheard something for a second.
What did you think I said?
got something said at the number and then some. And I was like, okay.
No, he would be my one free pass any
Okay.
day of the week.
I
He's
thought
a
I've heard that.
beautiful man. Beautiful man. But yeah, guys, I think are you guys ready to wrap up? Do you think you guys tired now?
Yeah.
Shall we wrap up? All right then, guys. So we have been streaming for what? 2 hours?
Yep.
2
Hope
hours.
everyone enjoyed the stream and the
Yeah.
spontaneousness.
Yeah. I feel like we need to do some more of these where we do sort of like an hour half
Yeah.
kind of block. So then we can do it a bit more frequently. And that would
Mm.
be super fun. But yeah, guys, thank you. Apparently speech is
Is
not
that time to cut off?
speaking. Yeah, I think it's time to go. Thank you very much, girls, for joining me this evening. It's been fun chatting to you. And it's been fun chatting with everybody in stream, and for everybody that's literally stayed with us up until the end. You guys are champions. So thank you very much.
Okay.
But yeah,
Good night.
we will see you soon.